Hey guys, hope everybody is doing great. For today's video, we are going on a little shopping spree and trying to build a loadout on a $50 budget. Let me start off by explaining the rules of the video. I will have 50 Canadian dollars to create a nice little inventory of skins, and now I'm not going to be purchasing a skin for every gun in the game. When you are building an inventory on a budget, I never really found the need to purchase skins for guns you don't use. It's better to just spend a little more cash on the skins that you will actually see in game. So if you're angry at this decision, feel free to dislike the shit out of this video.
Fuck you!
For this video, I will be purchasing skins for the AK, the M4, either an A1 or A4, an AWP, and even though I rarely use the AWP, you don't want to be that guy who's dropping a default one.
Fuck you!
A Galil, a FAMAS, a USP or P2000, a Glock, a P250, and my go-to eco subs, the MAC-10 and MP7. These are my favorite guns in the game, and generally I will only ever use these guns in a game of CS. Also, at a budget of $50, we obviously can't get a knife, but if you're interested in a budget one, feel free to check out my video on cheap knives. I have a little strategy involved for purchasing these skins. In total, we are buying 10 skins, so that averages out to around $5 per skin. Now, I want to spend a little more money than $5 on the AK and M4, so I'm going to set aside around $30 for those two skins, and that leaves us with $20 for the rest, at an average price of $2.50 per skin. This will just be a rough guideline I follow. My goal is to leave as much money as I can for the M4 and the AK, so I can get some nice, sexy rifles. And somehow I forgot to add the deagle to all this, so we will be buying a total of 11 skins. So all that math I showed you is a little bit off, but close enough. Alright, well, we got all the skins purchased now, so there's nothing left to do other than give you guys a little showcase. Alright, kicking things off first, we have the MP7 Neon Ply in minimal wear for $2.05, and this MP7 is a little flashy. It looks kind of weird, but it also looks kind of cool, so if you're looking for a flashy MP7, give this one a go. For the MAC-10, we went with one of my favorite skins from the new Dreams and Nightmares collection, the Ensnared in minimal wear for $1.07. This MAC-10 looks pretty cool. I like the ghost and the ghouls, and you can't go wrong with it. For the P250, we went with the X-Ray in minimal wear. This one is nice and cheap at 49 cents, and there wasn't anything really good for around the $2 mark, so I figured I'd just sacrifice a bit of cost here, get some savings, and get this good-looking P250 X-Ray. For the Glock, we went with the Snack Attack and Field Tested, and I've never really used this Glock before, and I've never really seen it, to be honest, and honestly it looks pretty cool. At $3.25, it's pretty good, pretty cheap and field tested, and look at those little guys on there. Yeah. For the CT pistol, we decided to go with the USP Cortex and field tested at $3.53. It's a little more expensive than the other pistols, but it does look pretty cool and it looks pretty clean, and I want to have a good USP, so I decided to go with the Cortex. For the Desert Eagle, I went with the Trigger Discipline in minimal wear for $2.83, and kind of like the Cortex, it's got a nice little pink on it, and this is one of the best cheap Eagles in my opinion. And look at me go, cowboy slinging this thing around like a crazy motherfucker. For the FAMAS, I went with a nice cheap option, the ZX Spectron in Battle Scar condition, and this thing is only 60 cents in Battle Scarred, and it doesn't even look bad. It looks pretty good actually for Battle Scarred, so yeah. For the Galil, I went with the Chromatic Aberration, I think that's how you say it, in field tested for $3.07, and this is one of the better Galils I think for cheap. In field tested, it looks fine and it looks pretty cool. For the UP, we have the Exoskeleton in Battle Scarred condition, and this has got to be my favorite skin of the video at 98 cents for this thing. Look at it, it's got some nice purpley shine. Damn, that's a sexy op if you ask me. For the M4, we have another Battle Scarred skin. We have the control panel at $12.94, and Battle Scarred really doesn't take anything away from this skin. It's not as bright, but it's not like all scratched up and shit, and it looks pretty cool. For our last skin of the video, we have the AK, the Legion of Anubis, and field tested at $18.90, and I think we did a pretty good job at saving up and getting our ourselves a nice sexy AK. I really like this one, guys. So yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out.